Okay, so now this is the reason why I asked for people to support. It's because we are working on a screenplay for the biggest, most intergalactic movie of this whole thing. It speaks from everybody's perspective. They want to survive. This guy, he acts like Garfield. Like, none of these people are really like monsters, really. So I'm understanding it from all perspectives, like his perspective, the ant piles. Like, you stepped on ant piles in a garden before. You poured poison on them. That's a whole world inside of there. Oh, my children! They're running for their lives. That's what's really going on in those ant piles. So this shows it. This shows forgiveness, redemption. This story, this website is huge. It's a huge commodity, and she actually worked through a couple of people before this happened. And just like the 42 event, hey, do you want to do an art show? It's just like she keeps doing these little footnotes, and then it's like, boom, work on the website. She'll show up and tell me to do stuff, and everything from having multiple phones. Everything is like a web that is being spiraled. Like, I had to get multiple phones because they kept hiding my phones. Now I've got multiple phones for multiple things that I need, that I definitely need, and all of this explains everything. And it's so compelling, and it's so right on the money. They've been psychically guiding me through this to get the perspectives of everyone, and it's so great and it's so huge that this is going to become the biggest commodity that you've ever seen in the galaxy of all 10 wonders of all worlds. Everyone is going to sit down and eat popcorn and watch this in a theater one of these days, and that's what she's bringing on, is that this is huge. This is the biggest thing ever. So before this becomes like a quadrillion franchise bigger than 10 Bill Gates together, she's blessing us. You know what I'm saying? She's like, she really loves us. And this is what, and this is the kind of stuff that everybody wants to see, and they've been witnessing. That's why the people that are cool, they've got UFOs following them. You got UFOs guarding you, protecting you, and that's why. It's because you're the true Unicorn Alliance. And when it comes clear, she's going to be pointing like, this one was real. You can break bread with him. This one was fake. She's going to point y'all out. You know what I'm saying? Just like she's doing right now. And there's not going to be any deception on who's getting what and all that. And that's why I'm asking people to support. You know what I mean? That's why. It's because this is getting ready to become like the biggest commodity, the biggest film blockbuster hit in all 10 worlds, because they're all watching. That's why there's UFOs watching this and coming around. It's because 9 different other worlds of billions of people are watching us right now. And she let me know, say, everyone's watching to see what you will do. Everyone's looking at you. And I was like, holy shit. And then when we do this Unicorn Alliance, everyone else has got UFOs following them that are real. So everyone's watching them now. And it's so big and it's so huge that this is going to be a huge movie conglomerate, different dimensions coming together. And just get ready. Just get ready for this. This is a huge franchise. As soon as this comes out, there's going to be so many producers calling, we'll give you 10 million right now. We'll give you, oh my gosh, this is huge. I mean, the real Thor, everybody, the Cool World, the ruler of Cool World, everybody together. And everybody loves them one way or another, regardless if they want to admit it or not. And all the wonders of all the world is going to eat this up like the biggest commodity ever seen. That's what I'm working on. I'm not worried about anything anybody else is doing. You know what I mean? This is the true story of God. This is the true story. And it's got everybody's perspective. It says, Baal and Moloch, Moloch is a lot like Garfield. Come into my mind. And I was just like, man, cut the shit. You know what I mean? You're full of shit. This is Monsters, Inc. They're just trying to get adrenochrome. That's why they want to be scary. They're not fucking scary. They're fucking just people trying to survive, man. And that's what I'm saying. They should come out and apologize. And that's why I say that. You know what I mean? Because I see where they're at. They just want to survive. They want to eat. They're hungry. They gotta be scary. If not, they can't get adrenochrome, which is basically like an equivalental energy that's like coming from the sun. So lizards and snakes are supposed to be staring into the sun, like us. And that's why we get the energy, and that's why we don't need to eat. Sometimes, it's because we get this energy, and that's what they need to survive too. They're underground; they don't get any sunlight. So this all needs to come out. People just need to realize what's real, what's true, And people just need to be seen from all perspectives. This is the 42 scene. This actually happened millions of years ago, and she prophesied that there would be a coming of a matrix, and that and this is way before her son even knew anything. So, and you know, and that the question of the meaning of life would develop an operational matrix, and the answer is 42. And this is like, damn, this was millions of years ago. Millions of years ago, prophesied before they had anything, before he knew what the true meaning of life was. I mean, before he could understand, he was like, man, there's just a bunch of sea monkeys in there. Man, this ain't nothing. This, man, what's the meaning of this? You know what I'm saying? So this is huge. This is why I'm laughing at people. This is why they need to get a reaction from me. This is why right here, because of this. This is a huge commodity, and people are trying to find their places. Disney's trying to show Mickey Mouse cartoons. Everybody wants to get their hands, palms greasy for what's coming, and it's huge, and it's bigger than a motherfucker, and it's wonderful. It's a wonderful thing. I can't even believe that I could be so special and have such a wonderful blessing. So this is what it is, folks, and it's coming, regardless of who wants it to come or not. There's nothing that can be done to make it change or be different. I've noticed that my tabs have been manipulated on the computer, but they can't erase this page. They just can't fucking do it. She wants it to be there. So the tabs being manipulated made me realize that they have been looking at this when I fucking had it all weighing down, because everything's a little different now. So I'm going to go and restore that. But they just exposed themselves again. And they're watching everything, and they're very scared because it's forming, and it's forming like George. And it's on a grill, and there's nothing they can do for real. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing they can do about this. So his perspective is not an evil one. And that's finally coming out. You know what I mean? So everybody's perspective is important. Bal and Mullock's perspective, Reptilian's perspective, they just want to eat. It's all necessary for everyone to have a clear, concise understanding of where everyone's coming from. And this is huge. And this is what the unconditional love train is going to invoke, is overstanding and understanding of where people are coming from. And people don't need to be antagonized by this. People need to rejoice and say, finally, we might actually be able to come out and rejoice and really apologize and feel safe about it. And people won't try to make us and hang us by our tails like these country boys out there. They might try to cook us, or, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying. People want to know. Like, he's like, man, these ants and just let me out of here. You know, everybody, and you will see love as the answer, and everybody's perspective is being seen here. And it's the greatest, biggest intergalactic screenplay ever seen, being created right here, right now. So unicorns should be proud of themselves. You're going to be directly linked to this as like part of the posse. This is going to be the biggest thing in the galaxy that anyone has ever seen. And I am so blessed, and I'm so grateful to have this opportunity to share it with everyone. And this is going to be online soon enough. I'm just going through the whole process of putting it together. They're all watching. Everyone's watching it. And you'll see soon enough. Hey, if you don't support, she's going to let me know. Like, these people could have supported. These people could have supported. She's singling you out. She's weeding you out. And there's nothing you can do about it. She is using everyone in here. All of you, the evil people, everyone is helping me put this together one way or another. And then what I would do is, if I was anybody in Miramax Films, I'd be like, wait, hold up. Let me get in on this. Hey, Grim. Hey, buddy. How about $20 million right now so you can just consider us for this? Because this is going to be a quadrillionaire franchise. And we need to get in on this. And that's what people really need to realize. If they were all like on their game, they'd be like, look, man, we'll give you $1 billion, bro. Just let us put it out. You know what I'm saying? But it's got to be the way she wants it. It's got to be something that shows it from everyone's perspective, so people don't look at them like they're just monsters. It talks about animal hybrid humans and how they were, created and everything. It's just the whole thing. And it's about time people get understanding and overstanding as to what's really going on. Because all of this deception and all this lies, there's no need for it. He knows better. He's like, man, you know what I mean? Let's just forget all this drama, man. Let's start loving again. And I was just like, wow, man, this dude is on some real shit right now. I mean, dude got bolts coming off him this big around. I'm like, dude, you are really thunder, bro. Like, I hope to measure up to anything that this dude is. I'm just like, damn, I was wrong about you. I get it. Okay, we were both being tested. Will he stand up against evil if he knows it's him directly? And I did. And will he handle it in his redemptive process? You know, if we were both being tested, we're all being tested. And there's just no hard feelings, you know. I mean, it's all a part of the game of the true wholeness of what it's really meant to be. So he's fucking cool as shit, man. He really is, man. And so is she. And when you really get to know these people, man, it just really makes it just, your heart just pours out to them, man. You really do. So that's what I want you to see. And it's coming. And hey, people don't want to support it. You're playing yourself. You're playing yourself, man, because she's the queen of the galaxy. We're all inside of these little wombs, inside our little ants. So none of this bickering, none of this shit means nothing. She says the operational matrix is going to start, and this and this and this, and the answer is this, and don't even worry about it. And it's just like, what the fuck? So yeah, like 8 years later, I was obsessively compulsed by it. And I mean, maybe obsessive compulsion was something that Masons might have nurtured into my personality somehow to make me obsessive about depression, perhaps. But that makes me equally obsessive compulsive to get to enlightenment and to meet them. So it was like everything happened for a reason, and there's nothing that anybody can do about it. So that's what I can see, and I hope that people see it too, and I hope people accept this, accept blessings, accept a wholeness. Because if you shut yourself out, then you're gonna be kicking rocks. Like, man, I could have got in on this. This is the original screenplay for the true story of God. That the true story of the God of Thunder and the Most High. I mean, this is a huge commodity, bigger than anything that's going on in this motherfucker, bigger than Bill Gates, bigger than anything happening in this motherfucker for sure, light years. And then people should be supporting. It shows how I found out all this stuff, and I never thought I could be so special. You know, it just had me like damn near fucking emotional last night. I just couldn't even deal for a while. I just had to just kind of, man, really? So that's what's going on. This is huge. So I just want to put it out there. Hopefully this finds everyone in good spirits. Everyone should be rejoicing. People should want to be a part of it. People should be wanting to support, and they know what to do. You know, they could send a donation or whatever whenever they want, because she's watching. She's got the ability to bring forth, you know, any kind of amount of cash and just put it in my lap. I might be walking down the street one day. She says, "Oh, you walk down the street for a reason. Look at that suitcase over there." And I open it up and I'll be like, what the fuck? A suitcase in the middle of nowhere? This is impossible. You see what I'm saying? That's the shit that she did. What do you mean? I found a big ass piece of gold and I was just digging around. You see what I'm saying? They can't stop this, man. Come on. Just forget it. So that's what's going on. And that's why I'm asking people to support. Because I see this, I'm like, oh shit, I wonder how many people are real to step up, because I can't trust nobody. Damn, what I got here is fucking priceless. What am I gonna do? It's just like, I don't know what to do. Oh, maybe I'll put a thing out and say, how many of y'all want to support us then? Is that it? She ain't worried about nothing. She's like, nah, I'll point them out. You know who's gonna support you. Don't worry, sugar. Man, I love this woman. Make no mistake, anything that anybody does is leaning into the hierarchies of her control anyway. You sit back and do nothing, it leads in the hierarchy of her control anyway. And it just makes me super like nervous about her, bro, because she's the one that people need to be scared of, bro. She's the one that motherfuckers need to be scared of, bro. I'm talking about step into my jurisdiction, you could have a heart attack. It's just like trying to hurt my people. Don't you dare hurt me. I was just like, oh shit. Motherfuckers shit burst into flame. Motherfuckers flying through windshields. Motherfuckers made homeless. Somebody tried to steal $1,000 from me. She threw them out beyond regular procedure. Somehow, technicalities got some shill ass daywalker thrown out of their house within a week. And she was like, "Don't worry, I'll take care of them." These motherfuckers don't even see that she sees a future, and then, oh, they gonna try to rob him. Well, I got this already. And then years go by, like decades. And then, well, I got it hanging right here. Are you going to fuck him over? Bing! It's just like, oh my God, that's impossible. So that's what's going on, y'all. I'm not worried about none of these shills. None of these people, look at me, get a reaction. They're just trying to get themselves positioned for the greatest commodity known to mankind. And I can't believe that I'm writing a screenplay for it. So just to let you guys know that, if anybody is interested in being a part of it, now's the time. Because when it gets up there, you don't want to be asked out. This is Grim Nasty, over and out. And there's no reason for me to get mad. She said, man, if they shout, just let them just burn their eyes on what you're doing. Just hold your head high and keep going, because ain't nothing they can do about it. And, hey, you know, as I say before, follow your fate. Because when you get awake, you stay awake.